broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing aftershows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows. Interviewing celebrities and showrunners. And bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Hell no!
Like, how do you keep like
That's right. We're coming off a little hashtag vagina tales for you all after tonight's Girl Code Live. Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Girl Code Live right here on AFTERBUZZ TV. We have a very exciting after show in store for you all. I am your host, Blake V, and we are thrilled because we have a special guest in studio.
Oh my God!
I'm very happy. We have another man here.
Right?
Very good.
It's exciting.
Very good.
It's exciting. I am, of course, joined by my fabulous panelists, Alison, Lauren, and Khaliel. What's up, guys?
Sup? Hey,
Yes. You can find us, of course, always on youtube.com/AfterBuzz TV and on SoundCloud and iTunes. And we love your love there. So give us thumbs up and 5 stars and everything. Reach out to us, comment below, tweet us. Anything you want to do to get in touch, we love it. Everyone, tell everyone where they can find you.
You can find me everywhere at the Alison Dean, 1L. Thank you. Hey, I'm trying to keep the train moving. Keep going. The train's got to keep it moving.
You threw me off with the 1L. Okay,
Sorry,
hey,
point.
I'm Khaliel Abooboo. You can find me on Twitter and on Instagram at Khaliel Abooboo.
Word.
And I'm Lauren Salaun, and you can find me everywhere at Lauren Salaun, like hair salon.
Lovely, lovely. And you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Blake V Media. Now, we have an exciting guest tonight. You may know him as a comedian, a Guy Code cast member, or a Hogwarts graduate Slytherin house. Yes?
Yeah,
No?
1/4 of us are Slytherins.
All
I'm
right.
just mad enough to admit it.
There we go. There we have it. We have Matthew Broussard. Welcome.
Yay!
Happy to be here.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. We are excited you're kicking us off as our first guest of the season.
First guest!
Yes.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. How you
Everyone
doing?
needs a first.
We do. And glad to have Matthew as
I'll be
ours.
gentle.
All right.
Hashtag vagina tails.
Khaliel's like, I'm not sure how I feel about that. How you doing tonight, Matthew?
I'm doing
Okay.
okay. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling
Good.
good. That was a fun episode. I enjoyed watching it. Those
Yes.
girls are great.
They're wonderful. Yes, tonight was a fantastic episode. Thanks for kicking it off for us. We got to see the ladies in their brand new studio, which is going to be home to their season here on out. Did we confirm that they are in the same TRL studio?
It looked like it.
I'd put money on it. Yeah.
I put money on it with you.
Yeah. Let's find someone to bet against us.
Great.
Yeah. Okay.
We're all on the same page.
I'm for it.
Yeah.
The non-Slytherin house will bet against us.
Okay. Hufflepuff. Yeah. Down with Hufflepuff.
Dare they?
Down with
Dare
Hufflepuff.
they? I don't know. It's a risky move for Hufflepuff. If I
I just
say
like
so.
saying Hufflepuff. I think
It's a very fun word.
I think that the Girl Code Live girls could do something with that, actually.
They tried.
That's a fun game to play. Which of them would be in which house?
Yes.
You include Nicole in there.
Oh yeah.
We just think, is Carly a Slytherin?
Carly's definitely a Slytherin.
That is
Yes.
that.
Like, no doubt about it.
Okay.
Hufflepuff.
Not a Hufflepuff, for sure. Not a Hufflepuff.
I just think you could also create other words with Hufflepuff. Anyway,
Yeah.
continue, Blake.
I know where you're going.
I know you do. I know you do, Lauren.
I don't.
Come on, girl.
It's like, please elaborate.
Can someone write
Allison.
it on a note and hand it to me?
Yeah,
That'd be great.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just think of
Notes in class.
Spawn.
Oh, okay. You took it there.
We
Sure.
did take it there. Or, I mean, I didn't.
Leave it to Allison.
Fine.
Leave it to me.
She's the one to take it there.
Oh,
yes.
dear.
So tonight's show was very exciting. We got to see a brand new guest. It looks like they're bringing a guest on every single show, which was cool. They brought out Nicole Byer.
We love
who
Nicole.
We love Nicole. She is
best.
an OG.
You kept
hilarious.
saying that
cast
too.
member.
She's awesome. I met her at a party, and she's just like that person. She's delightful. She's nice. She's always funny. She's
She's
never
funny.
Is
not
that the
funny.
only place you know her from? The party.
The party. I grabbed coffee with her one time,
Oh,
and I
nice.
see her around. So yeah,
Good.
she's in the
Nice.
comedy world.
You're in the coffee club together. Love it.
Coffee club? Did I
Yep.
say coffee
That's
club?
pretty in
No,
there.
I did.
Oh, it's exclusive.
definitely seems exclusive. She was fantastic, but they didn't have her on nearly as long as I wanted her on for.
Yeah.
It's a short show.
It was like a pantsless intro.
That was
great.
great.
About it.
That was good.
I wanted her like the whole show.
Maybe she's not used to a live format and didn't know she can just jump in, and we all wanted her to the whole time. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I kind of wanted to see her like, I don't know, go against like Amber Rose.
Yeah.
I feel like she had some like
There'd be a
snappy
good
things to say
dynamic
that she
there,
didn't
for sure.
say. Yeah.
Totally.
That would have been good.
It's like they're really sticking to this one guest format, and so they had Nicole come out for a moment, and then they quickly slid in Amber. So Amber Rose, we saw her at the VMAs recently. She had her whole very interesting matching outfit with Black China, with like the whole kind of slut-shaming
not slut.
words.
Yeah.
So,
That was what was on it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even read it. Clearly my mind was on other things when I saw that outfit.
It was. Yeah,
it was on the booty shaking because they showed us the twerking video that they
Those
did.
insane proportions. They don't
Truly.
make sense.
I saw
Where are her organs? I don't get it.
And what's funny about that is I saw a meme on Instagram and the caption said they're trying to use reverse psychology on us.
Truly,
For the words.
Truly, no, that's a fantastic meme.
Yeah.
But yes, so she came on, and we all were very interested by like hearing her because a lot of us had not heard her speak before.
I've never
Ever.
even seen her face move. Like, much less hear her talk.
That's
like,
actually-
her mouth go like I've never. Yeah, you know what I mean?
It
Her
opens.
eyebrows.
Yeah,
Sound
I've never
comes
seen
out.
him. Yeah.
I think that's a good
Face
point.
move.
We like because whenever you see her, she's just like
It's a picture.
it's like
And
Look at
Or a
picturesque.
booty.
smoldering. Yeah.
right.
Totally.
Yes.
Yes. So I've heard her speak sometime in the past, but I will say that the way she actually sounds is completely different than how I would have imagined it. Like she does not
Interesting.
sound how I would think.
How would you imagine she would sound?
No. Like I actually imagined like a deeper, like more sultry kind of like mature kind of voice, and it's like the opposite.
Yeah, I could see her like being like one of the sexy bad girls in a Bond movie kind of thing. Like, well, hello, Mr. Bond.
Yes.
You know, like,
Yeah.
like a sexy way, but you know she's evil.
Totally.
Yeah.
I almost pictured like a Jessica Rabbit from her.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
good call.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yes,
You know,
definitely.
like-
I think
But
I
she
was
sounds-
not surprised actually at how she
kind of
sounded.
like, one of your girlfriends or
She
something.
completely sounds like one of your girlfriends, doesn't
What
she?
was?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was
I'm
the
trying
accent?
to think. It's
Philly.
just like LA Valley girl.
I heard like
Amber,
a
she's
Brooklyn.
from
Oh.
Philly, I think.
Oh, okay.
East Coast.
But I'm hearing like Kardashian-esque certain things sound Kardashian to me,
Yeah.
which makes me think of Calabasas, which is a Valley girl. So I think
Maybe
that
she's hanging out with them a lot.
I don't know.
Maybe,
I think many people are.
Maybe the
are-
speak is rubbing off.
But that
Taking that
Kardashian
on.
speak, everyone's like picking that up.
That's what I'm saying.
Kardashians.
I think she has as
So
well.
hot right now.
It's so hot.
It's
now.
so
Like
Oh my
hot.
gosh.
So
It's hot.
Is that the
Yeah.
drawn out vowels?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
okay.
exact
What's
sound.
it? Vocal fry?
That's what it is.
Fry. That's
Technically.
right. Fry.
That's exactly what it is.
You guys are
Phonetics.
schooling me right now.
Linguistics. All right.
You guys are schooling me right
Linguistics.
Yeah.
For 500, please.
So, Amber as a guest, was she great? Was she not great? What were our thoughts on?
I was
bringing her
just
on?
fascinated the whole time. I was like, she's talking.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that one.
You know?
Visually very stimulating.
And she was eating. She was eating and talking.
She was.
I thought
We got
that
so
was
much.
weird. Super weird.
That was
like,
weird.
Here's a reward for answering a dare question. Have some cake.
Yeah.
That was.
Yeah, I don't
awkward.
know. You guys are in broadcast. That's your job. I don't know much about broadcast, but one of the rules is don't eat anything on live
Right?
television.
Yeah, and then ask her more questions while her mouth's
Yeah.
full.
But not only that, the fact that they spent so much time trying to get the guy holding the cake to take his shirt off, I'm like, you're wasting quality time right now with the guest.
Quality Amber
He's
time.
not taking off his shirt, and you just spent like 45 seconds on that.
Okay, so Matthew brought up a really good point during this moment. Okay, so Amber came on and she actually announced this cause that is very cool. Her slut walk. Which truly is bringing awareness to slut shaming. And that's part of the outfit that she wore to the VMAs. This is like, she's down for the cause, right? So she's announcing this whole cause, and then they bring out the guy, and Nessa's like, he doesn't have a name, but I hear he's really hot. And then they're like trying to take off his shirt and everything.
Take your clothes off. Don't
Yeah.
talk. Yeah.
Right.
Like, they're just
We're
making him an object.
objectify him.
Well, they're talking about double standards for him. I'm like, well,
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
do it to either.
Right.
Yeah.
You're doing to men what you're saying is what happens. to
Man
women.
slut shaming or something.
It's so rough for us.
just
It's so rough
objectification.
for us.
Completely.
Man, I swear.
I'm just tired of being treated like a piece of me.
Okay.
You know,
I'll never get
I
that.
know.
If there's someone to bring up the man standpoint,
and,
I think
and
it's
they
you,
don't
Matthew.
even treat us like
Hashtag Geico.
good
There you
meat.
go.
It's like
Salami.
McDonald's meat.
Yeah.
You know?
Bologna.
Like, I want to be treated like
Yeah.
lobster or steak. If you're going to treat me
Yeah.
like meat.
Cod. I'll go
Thank
for
you.
cod.
Thank
If
you.
you-
The Rock eats like 300 pounds of cod a year.
Oh, really?
Not real. That's not why I want to be cod. I don't know why I said
Okay.
those two facts right next to each
It's
other.
an
Those are
underrated
very
meat.
unrelated subjects.
Speaking of eating cod, the people that are that do a lot of dancing probably eat a lot of cod. And speaking of dancing,
Oh, do they?
I thought you were going to transition into the fish story. That would have been a very
Right,
clean
no.
transition.
Yeah.
no, but we will pause on
We'll
the
circle
spawn and circle back to that. Guys, do you remember the dance battle casting that we were telling you about a few months ago?
Why, yes, I
Yes.
Do you remember that?
do. Do I remember?
It all started with our dearly beloved Maria Menounos and Derek and Julianne Hough when their families 2 years ago on Instagram were just battling each other. 8 families have been chosen to come to LA and duke it out, and it's going to be a pretty epic thing. It premieres September 14th, 10 p.m. on ABC, right after Dancing with the Stars. So set your DVRs. September 14th. That's like 2 weeks. Is that
A
next
week.
week?
It's a
That's
week from-
next week.
Today's the 7th.
That's
It's a week
very
from now.
soon.
Yeah.
So
Soon.
set the DVR now. That way you won't forget. And
Don't miss it.
It's going to be a fun,
Super fun. I
fantastic
love
time.
dance-offs.
And now we should go back to the spawn, the fish spawn.
I think more things should be settled with dance-offs.
Oh, agreed.
Legislation.
We should just get in a fight
Yes.
now so we can have a dance-off
Oh,
later.
oh, I think
I agree.
It's not a bad idea.
Maybe the next
We'll do it,
presidential
okay.
election.
I would
We're
love
gonna
to
have
see
Kanye.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. Kanye might take it.
He'll
I saw
for
some
sure
moves from
take
Kanye.
it in 2020 if it's dance battle based, right?
I would love to watch Donald Trump try to
Right?
dance.
Like,
That'd
shake
be
it?
fun.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Just kind of holding his hair still, like the rest of his body,
That'd
Or
be cool.
not,
He'd
and just
to,
have
like,
it be like waving.
Yeah.
like a
Waving.
serpent. Yeah.
He could
like
have the
a
whole
serpent.
b-boy thing going.
He could have like a
Yeah,
whole
yeah, yeah.
dance move with his hair.
He could.
He could.
He could like train it or
Strange.
pose it.
The
Amazing.
Trump.
I like it. The Trump, just call the move the Trump. Yes.
It looks like almost like a dead fish on your head in a way, like flailing about.
Yeah, doing strange
Anyway,
things. Certainly.
I think
yes.
we could make this a thing.
So, speaking of things, how horrifying was the lady who they brought on with the live feed?
Oh.
Sharing her story about the hairball that they found.
Horrifying.
Up within.
Yes.
I-
Not fun.
Okay, do we think this was real or fake?
I don't.
First of all,
I feel like it is
feel like
not
it's real.
I think it's
I'm
real.
sorry.
I think it's real.
It's. I mean, I
Okay.
can see how it could happen. 1 in
No, you know
12,000 odds that it would come out of pearl.
Oh.
Did you know that?
What?
I like
What about
those
a
odds.
diamond? What are those odds?
Because the diamonds
Take
are
a lot
up
more
a little.
pressure.
Keep it in there for a little bit longer.
Or carbon and yeah.
I personally hate to hear any scary vagina story.
You know-
Yeah.
Just because like it's
you
such
and me
a,
both.
It's such a sacred area to
Yeah.
me. Like
Yeah.
I really like love it, you know? And so when I hear anything negative, I'm like, no.
It's hurtful. It
You're
hurts.
like, plug your ears, Khaliel.
One of my best friends is a ER doctor, and
Uh-oh.
she says that like on a weekly basis, like almost daily basis, like there's stuff going on with you know
Hoo-hoos.
vagina,
I'm sure.
or friends texting her being like, "Hey,
Yeah.
so this is happening. Am I dying?"
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I
You
can
could
totally
be.
Been
see
there,
that.
done that. I've sent her
I
texts
feel
about things like that. You know.
women have it rough, man.
They do.
Truly.
I don't have to. It's like owning like a really nice like European sports car. Like it's fancy, but you got to get it checked up very
All
often
the time.
with
yeah.
the right people.
That
I've
is-
never had an issue of any kind.
Exactly. All we just got to do is make sure we don't put it anywhere dangerous, and then you're
Yeah.
Well put, everyone. Well put. I like all of these. This is all very accurate. This is what it's like for everyone.
Yeah, but I don't.
Yeah.
The cat hairball situation
Yeah.
getting in there, like I see how it happened, but not completely. Like, how Cat Harry was her boyfriend while they're having sex.
Right, how much was getting attached?
Yeah,
there.
that's disgusting.
What was he doing with the cat?
I told you,
Well, how often
you
does
have to make sure you don't. There's an urge, okay,
How
to
often
put
does
it
she watch her
places.
sheets?
You
Not
just
enough.
have to make sure
Yeah.
that.
How many cats are sleeping in
Yeah,
the
how
bed?
many cats
right.
does she have? That's
Come
what I
on.
wanted to know.
No one asked if she even owned a cat.
Well, she said they sleep in the bed.
Oh, they do.
sometimes.
Like
And
the
so that
random
it gets
stray
Cat
cats come
Harry.
from the neighborhood and
Yeah.
are like, just.
You know what though? To that, I live by myself, and I found women hair in my clothes. I don't know where it comes from.
Oh, sure you do,
So-
Khaliel.
Interesting.
Dashboard Confessional has a song about that.
Oh
Oh my God, that just brought me back to like my freshman
Chris
year of
Carrabba
college.
has the same experiences.
That's right.
I think so.
Everywhere. Your hair is everywhere.
Yeah.
I had so
like
much
it.
admiration for that girl.
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
No, she was out there doing something good.
Her face was not
No
fuzzed
shit.
out.
Super medical of like, here's what happened. I'm not going to be silly about it. Like, here are the kind of gross details for
That's-
your,
And that's what it made me feel like it was kind of staged.
Well,
Because she was
she
just like
probably
so upfront and
rehearsed.
totally okay about it.
She rehearsed.
No,
Definitely.
I bet like one of her parents was a doctor or something like that. And
Yeah.
she grew up
Yeah.
talking like, my mom
Or she
was a
could be
biologist.
like, wanting to be a comedian and is like, whatever, this happened,
Yeah.
let's talk about it. It's funny. Or
It
totally terrifying.
reminds me of those like medical channels, like Discover or like TLC, like
Monsters
randomly.
Inside Me, yeah.
They'll have
Oh,
some
that's a scary
insane
one.
medical scenario happening, and the person is just like,
Fascinating.
"Yes, this is what happened to me," and I'm like, "What? How is this even real? And why?
Exactly.
How are you speaking about it?"
I think the moral of that story was if you are going to have an IUD, do not own pets.
I think the
Or
moral
just,
of that
like-
story was don't have an IUD.
Wow.
I
Yeah,
think it's
that was-
wash your sheets more regularly
Okay,
and don't
or
let so
be
many
clean.
cats sleep in your bed.
But
That
they're
was-
so
yeah.
cute.
Bad advertising for IUDs. You're absolutely
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh,
whenever
gosh.
there was that sponsor on the show.
Cat hairball. Did they say how big
Not
it was?
good. Oh
No.
Lord.
She said
They should have
something
showed
like,
it to us.
"Whoa."
I
Big
know.
enough.
They
Big
needed
enough.
a scissor.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't a
long.
ball.
I don't wanna see
it was
it.
more of a strand, I would imagine.
They said
It was
said
a
a
web.
ball.
They said web.
No, it said it created a
hairball
web.
was used, I thought.
It was gnarly enough. It couldn't be grabbed by tweezers. It needed like.
I don't
more-
want webs
Okay.
or hairballs. I don't need any of that. No.
No.
I hate scary veggie tales. I
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
do.
You mean hashtag vagina tails? That
Yeah,
was
when you
what
say
mean.
veggie tails, it makes me think of veggie
Veggie
tails.
tails?
And
I thought
takes it to
because
a
it was a
different
slip
place.
of the tongue. Honestly,
and
like
that's-
it didn't come out.
The veggie tails are positive, so we can't confuse the two. Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
Do you guys have any fun vagina tales?
None that I care to share here.
Yeah, I don't know.
No tails. I don't think any
I'm like,
tails for
Marissa,
today.
how about you?
Don't think so. We'll leave it to the ladies of Girl Code. How about that? Something I care to hear more about right now is getting to know a little more about Matthew.
Yeah.
So Matthew,
I think he might have a good vagina tail for us.
he might.
I've
He
seen
might.
one once. I don't know. That's all I have.
That's exciting enough, I think. So
UTIs. I don't know. They happen.
nothing good. Nothing good there.
As weird as a guy, you kind of feel like, yeah, right when it happens.
Wait, if a girl
Kind of,
gets
if
a
it's like your
UTI,
girlfriend, you're seeing her, you have to be like, you have to.
Feels
When
like
you're the
we
guy who
went
gives
too
it to you, you have to
crazy.
step up and you have to drive around. But you're like chivalry, yeah, like.
Oh.
I don't think I've ever given anyone.
Interesting.
Oh, I
angle.
knocked a girlfriend out once. It was her fault. She went a day. She was whatever. I think she went to the ER. It was
Yeah, it's no.
good.
You're not messing around when
Yeah.
you get
Oh,
that.
like
It's
another
pretty
day
the
she would have
worst.
died. Like if
Yeah,
your kids
you
feel
get
bad,
a kidney
it got to her
infection
kidneys.
and like
Yeah.
serious stuff can happen.
It's bad. It's very bad.
Anyway,
Oh, she's not
but
watching.
yeah, but you go.
Handle it.
Yeah. So on a better note than anything that we're talking about right now, Matthew, you have a really awesome website called Monday
Thank
Pun
you.
Day, which is really fun. So
And
tell
it's
us-
Monday.
It is.
It is Monday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I put up one this morning.
It's perfect
I have a website
timing.
called mondayponday.com. I come up with these stupid drawings. I draw them. I post them on the website, and they're all puzzles. So a classic example is like a caveman sculpting a vase, and the answer would be Harry Potter. So, they're all fun. So let's you guys
Okay,
want to
yeah,
do a
let's.
few?
Yes, we do.
These are, so who are those characters?
Beatles.
Yes, and what are they on?
Juice
A
box.
juice box.
Yes.
Beatbox. Juice beatbox.
The name of the band, and then what's in the box?
Beetle box.
Juice.
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
Oh.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Oh my God, that's
Good
so much
one.
fun. Okay.
Good one.
All right, we don't want to do
Next,
next.
slept with a lot
I've
of
slept
men.
with a lot of men. What kind of weapon is that?
Cannon.
Cannon.
Ball.
And what's kind of a mean word to call someone who slept around?
Slut.
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 Actual a visceral term for someone who slept around? Like a
Visceral term.
like a physical term to describe someone.
Like a dick?
No.
A cannon dick? I want to say
It's kind of like physical. Supposedly, what happens when you sleep around a lot is you get
AIDS.
physically you get.
sick.
Should I just say
Tired?
it?
Yes.
Loose cannon.
Okay, we needed a
Got
hint on
it.
that one, but very clever. Okay.
So who are these two?
We got
Mickey
Chuck E.
Mouse,
Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese, that's what I meant.
And
Chuck
who's the-
Norris.
Yes.
Chuck Norris.
What do they have in common?
Chuck.
They're both
Yep.
Chuck.
And what are they dressed as?
None.
Nunchucks.
Nunchucks.
Oh yeah.
Oh!
I like that one.
Thank
I
you.
Look
like
at
it.
this.
I like it.
Oh, this is a little
Okay.
harder. Any art history majors?
Yes, Salvador Dali.
Yeah.
Llama.
And a llama.
Dalai Lama.
Dalai
Yeah.
Lama.
Oh.
Getting better. See,
Yeah,
once you
yeah.
get confident, you get
We
better.
just needed to get going.
There we go. Oh,
Try
yeah.
one.
So what are those little things?
Little
Bar
stools.
stools?
And they're being given out for free in small
Free
portions.
Free
stools.
samples?
Free
Stool
stool?
samples.
Stool sample. Stool sample.
Dual
I
sample.
wouldn't have
I
got
have
Oh,
5
okay.
girlfriends.
A stingray?
What color is it?
Blue.
Yes, and what kind of animal is it?
Stingray.
One word. One of those words.
Blu-ray.
Yes.
Playa.
Player. Player. 5 girlfriends.
Oh
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
You're
So
Killing
Is
it.
there money at the end?
Killing
of
this.
this?
I know.
There's a sense of accomplishment.
Lauren's in the lead.
She's on my team.
I get 2 weeks. So those 6 people. One says I get 2 weeks paid vacation, maternity leave, 401k.
People who have jobs.
More specifically, they have
People with
good
Benefits.
Friends. They look like the
Friends with benefits.
Yeah.
friends with benefits. That's the cast
Nice.
of Friends.
Oh,
Nice.
Joey. Rachel.
That's a pretty good drawing of them.
Thank you very much.
That looks like Tiger Woods with a
And a
dragon.
dragon.
What is each of them doing?
Crouching
Creeping.
Tiger, Hidden
Crouching
Dragon.
Tiger, Hidden Dragon. That's
You said it, but you didn't like that you got it. I
did it.
Puns. People have a
It was
very
hesitant.
like
know.
interesting reaction to puns. I had a friend say, Shalia from Girl Code said, like your puns make me laugh and
Angry.
say no at the same. No.
It's like a dad. It's like when you get a
Yeah.
really good dad joke and you
Yeah.
have to say it. But you're like, I'm embarrassed for myself, but I have to because it's so funny.
I've got
That
like,
sort of
I'm
thing.
like a dad joke guy,
Okay.
man.
Okay.
Charlie Brown.
Eminem.
Snoopy.
Brown.
What is
Brown.
that comic strip called?
Peanuts.
This
Brown
Peanuts.
peanut.
Peanut M&Ms.
Charlie.
Peanut
M&Ms.
M&Ms.
Got one. Hey, look at me.
Here's a somewhat simpler one.
Survivor.
Soul
Survivor.
Soul Survivor. Oh, this one's hard.
I'm
Barnes
sad
and
they
Noble.
closed
Uh-oh.
that other bookstore.
Doctors.
Doctors.
Other bookstore.
What was that other bookstore called?
Doctors Without Borders.
Doctors Without
Yeah.
Borders.
Oh,
hey,
Marissa!
Marissa from the
I heard her
Yeah,
voice
yeah.
off mic. Shout the answer before you go.
Huff, huff,
Oh,
huff.
this one's really
Hot
hard,
box.
so I'll try to walk you through it. What is that called?
Crate.
It's more specifically, it's a crate
Shipping.
on a boat.
Cargo.
There you go. That word. And what is it doing?
Sweating. Panting.
Yep.
Cargo pants.
Cargo pants.
Oh,
That's a very hard one. You got
too
cargo
good.
It was
pants.
great.
Become
Is that
best
the last
friends.
one?
I know. For real.
Is that the
One more?
last
Is that
one?
the last one?
That's the last one.
Well done, guys. There are 233
You needed.
more online.
You should
needed
send
to
us one a
bring-
week.
Yeah.
And we'll do one on the air every week. Wait,
well,
is that
every
too
Monday,
complicated?
Monday,
We love it.
on the new
We'll
page.
do it
Awesome.
every
I'll send it
Monday.
to you. Thank you very
We'll
much.
get
You
it.
guys are really good at them. Thank you so
Super
much.
fun.
no.
That's
You're like, Lauren's very good at that.
She's a reluctant hero. She's like the superhero.
I
She's
like
like,
it.
no.
You can turn her into a pun.
Hey,
Work on that for next
your
Wednesday.
idea?
Salon. Like hair salon.
Yeah, I could. I could find
Okay.
some way to do
He'll
that.
work with it.
I'll work on it.
We'll make it
All right.
happen.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hold you to that.
Yes. So, kind of quickly to wrap this up, I want to know a little bit about how you got into comedy and how you're feeling about now, kind of where you are, what kind of being a comic is now to you.
Being I never did theater. I never really did anything like related to performance. I majored in math in college, and I was a financial analyst out of college. And while I was doing that, I realized I always loved stand-up. I was like, oh, I can just go start doing stand-up. So I was doing open mics at night while working during the day as a financial analyst, burning the candle at both ends. It was really, really fun period of my life, though. But I was clearly more invested in stand-up than my job as an analyst. Kept doing that. I ended up working out. I moved out here. I got to keep my job as an analyst, move out here, and then like right after I moved out here, I got fired. So I was like, but I was
great.
able to make that. I do a lot of college shows. MTV has been amazing to me, and I get to work with them a lot of stuff. So I've been able to be a full-time comic with with performing and doing
Nice.
stuff on MTV.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Nice. So have you been touring around like the
Touring around,
country?
yeah.
Nice.
A lot of college shows, starting to do some clubs. It's really exciting.
Do you have like a favorite comedy scene? Like, is there any one city
Oh.
that's the best?
I mean, I still love Houston. I
Yeah.
go back to Houston. It's a cool place. It's this weird. People don't know what Houston's kind of what Austin is 5 years ago. Austin's like too crowded. It's too hot. Everyone there. Nobody there has a real job. Houston's got lots of. We have lots of hipsters and gay people and artists and stuff like that you wouldn't expect
Yeah.
there, and lots of parking too. So
And
We need parking.
yeah,
Yeah.
it made
We
me
love
Austin
parking.
does not have
It did.
So.
Oh, it made Beyonce.
It brought us Beyonce. So
Yeah, that's true.
Houston.
Very true.
That's
It's something
right.
How
in the
could we
water.
deny that, right?
We cannot.
Absolutely. And Houston named you funniest person,
Yeah,
right?
that was-
You won the funniest person contest.
That was,
Nice.
Well,
that
that's
was-
cool.
Yeah.
That was a big break for me. That was
Yeah. What sort of things did that change for you?
That was just I was 1 week less than a year in when I won that, which was like, to me, it was like the best moment of my life at that point. It was just like, you guys know how it is. It's like there's no one big thing. That just gave me a lot of confidence, and then from there I started getting to do more comedy around Texas. I did an audition in Austin, Texas. For Adam Devine's house party on Comedy Central.
Oh, cool.
And I ended up getting on the show, and that's kind of what ended up with me being out here. So
Nice.
Cool.
that was-
Nice.
How are you liking being out here compared to Houston?
I like it. I love West Hollywood. I love West Hollywood. It's such a cool little area. It's like, I'm not gay or Russian, so for me it's just, which is the two things it is. Which
like a whole
I'm
new
not.
world.
I mean, I love both those things. I'm a homophile. I love the culture, but it's cool because I just feel like I get to observe it without like being assimilated into those cultures.
Right.
It's
Nice.
excellent. Yeah. So what do you have coming up? What can we keep an eye out for? Do you have any shows or dates that we can come see you live?
What do I have coming up? I'm going to
Next
be
Monday.
in Ann Arbor in early January. I'm
Okay.
like, that kind of stuff, like national or just in town?
Yeah, I
Anything.
mean both.
I mean,
yeah,
Whatever you
because
wanna-
we've got
Plug
people
your shit
listening
right
from
now.
everywhere.
I mean,
we do.
Stuff.
Plug your crap.
Yeah, exactly.
Just doing shows around LA.
Or where can we go to find more information? Do you update like your website?
Monday.com,
Or
and then if you click my name at the bottom, I have my schedule there. I might be in whatever city you're in, and I'd love to try to make you laugh.
Perfect. There you go. MondayPunday.com. Everyone get your Matthew Broussard information, right? Thank you so much, Matthew, for joining
Thank you
us
guys
tonight.
very much.
Thank you.
Very
This has been a
fun.
blast. Yes, and we are very happy that we were able to kick off our first guest of the season.
Hallelujah.
Wonderful.
One.
That's right.
Number one.
You'll
Number
never lose
one.
that title, Matthew.
Never.
Until
It's
next
very
season.
important. Until next season. Fantastic job, guys. Fantastic episode, right?
I think
fun.
so.
We
Super
loved
fun.
it. Be sure to tune in next week on Monday. This is going to be our regular time now going forward. So Mondays at 10:30. Don't miss it next week. I have been your host, Blake V. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Blake V Media.
I'm Alison Dean. You can find me everywhere at the Alison Dean.
Guys, Khaliel Abooboo, Twitter, Instagram, Periscope, Khaliel Abooboo.
And I'm Lauren Salaun, and you can find me everywhere at Lauren Salaun. That's Salaun.
And I'm Matthew Broussard. You can find me Monday Punday, Twitter, Instagram, mondaypunday.com.
Shabam.
Excellent.
Awesome.
There you have it, everyone. Catch you next week.
See you next week.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the host only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.